Welcome back to Madden. I thought I was going to lose again. Oh yeah, I got drafted to the Buccaneers. I got Tom Brady. TV. Tampa Bay.
On the EA Sports coverage of the NFL. We're in the first quarter of action, and it's the Buccaneers who are in control of the football. And an alley to run. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
On that play, as you saw the route start to develop downfield, I got the sense that maybe the run would set up for him, and he took full advantage of it and got a big gain on a busted play.
He finds his target. It's Evans. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. A very solid gain of 27. Henry, the lone man in the backfield. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. Big O.J. Howard, his intended target, but it'll be second and goal. So second and goal, and the big man Henry alone in the backfield. And now a jet sweep. This is Evans with it. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's third and goal. They'll run for the first time with Tevin Coleman. Oh, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very...
That was a touchdown. Challenge that.
Generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
Every time I see a coach challenge a spot, that makes me a little bit nervous for that coach. Those are very difficult to get overturned.
Well, and the biggest reason, correct me if I'm wrong, is just technology. A lot of times you just don't have the angle.
Yeah, I think all the coaches, when they want to challenge that type of a play, they want to put the magnets or the things, the sensors in the ball to show exactly where it is. But right now, it's all about us humans.
Young Trip is here, baby. Young Trip is here.
No gain on the play. It's fourth and goal.
Well, he challenged the play. It did not pay off.
And that means he lost a timeout in that challenge.
And as a coach, you hate that. Don't know if you took the advice of the player, you threw it yourself, but it didn't go your way.
At the end of the day, it all comes back to the head coach. He has the final determination on whether to actually challenge the play or not. In this case, it didn't pay off for him.
And that's got to be so heartbreaking.
And when it comes back the other way, you have to regroup.
Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. And a 3 and out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out a little extra emotion. So now they get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's go play and play as best we can.
You almost get a mulligan then on that first drive?
Sometimes it absolutely serves that way. You get a second opportunity. Nothing big happened. But then again, you didn't commit any mistakes either. Off you go.
Plays like we just saw there, that's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
The last play on the completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5. Out of the gun, it's Ryan. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Great job, man. Great job.
And this pass defense, they were sensational in the win last week, and they're looking good here so far in this first quarter.
You know, we often talk about how offenses get locked in, and that runs over multiple games where they're really, you know, in that zone. Defenses can be the exact same way, and I think we're seeing an example of it here.
Give him 11 yards that time on the return, and the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. Mike Evans and the rest of the offensive unit heading back out there now. The early returns for him, very good to start this season. Interesting to see if he can keep up that torrid pace.
Man, when you're talking about averaging 100 yards a game as a receiver, extrapolate that over 16 games, and you're having a monster season. So, yeah, you love what he's doing early, but I think it's got to go back to the offseason, doesn't it? It's got to go back to the roots, spending time with the guy who's going to throw the ball to him, spending time watching tape, spending time reading defenses, and, of course, getting himself ready to play.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 17 yards on the play and a Buccaneer first down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Okay.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
I'm just going to go for it.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Roberts has it. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They're going to look to throw. He completes it to Evans. 10 yards there and a Buccaneer first down. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down. Again, he'll drop to throw.
I had
to
to
the
throw
end
it
zone, but it's incomplete. Down this close to the goal line, first down. Surprised that wasn't a run?
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on first down in this situation, because second down, that gives me an option of running play action, maybe throwing it.
Let's bring it.
On second down, it's Henry, and the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up third down. So it's 3rd and goal, and now the question, can this Falcon defense stand tall once more? Here's Henry. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down. Let's think here. You're still just in the second quarter. You taking the 3 points?
I am taking the 3 points, and I'm just relying on my defense here. Show me I have a little confidence in them, and letting the offense know, nice drive. Come back next time. We'll go get 6 then, but for now, we'll take the 3.
I mean, at least they have bad yardage.
The drive will start with a carry by Devontae Freeman. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. On 2nd down now, it's Freeman. And from the 4, they get it to the 8 on a pickup of 4.
59, ready.
On 3rd down, Ryan. And it falls incomplete after almost being intercepted. A pick there would have been great. The good news for the defense now, it's 4th down. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the 3rd down in the first place. And teams are going to key on that. They thought they could open it up and have success through the air, and that's exactly what's going on.
Yeah, they've had success, at least so far, here in the second quarter. Now they air it out to start the drive, and it's complete. And he takes it down deep.
Oh, no, that's a touchdown.
Enemy
Crap, he got that
territory.
in there.
And here it's just a simple question of whether or not the ball broke the plane. Well, I said it's simple. It's not really that simple. This could be really complicated.
We would love for it to be simple, to know that it did actually cross the plane of the goal line.
Right there.
But as you described, it is a difficult call. All it takes is a portion of the ball crossing that line. Now the officials have to determine if that happened.
Let's go, fellas.
Brought down just shy of the goal line.
Case, it didn't pay off for him.
And that's got to be so heartbreaking. You throw that flag, you probably feel really confident, and then all of a sudden, boom, you lose the challenge.
Yeah, when you take a look at it, you're throwing that flag because you believe you're going to be right. And when it comes back the other way, you have to regroup.
Under pressure now, and he's going to go down.
I threw it
Sack
away.
back around the 8. Keanu Neal with a safety blitz for the sack. And for the second time tonight, this field goal unit comes out here. Second quarter, 2 minutes remain, 3-0 our score. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now, we'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. So another good job defensively because they've allowed 3 trips into the red zone, but only the 2 field goals.
Yeah, that's the bend but don't break, isn't it? And they really didn't get broken at all because if you're running off the field having allowed 2 field goals and 3 trips in the red zone, you've actually come out ahead.
Yeah, flip it over to the other side. The offense, they'll hope to cash in for 6 next trip. This is taken just shy of the 10 here. Then he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. And back onto the field now comes Devontae Freeman. He's just been looking for some space. Yeah, I'm not going to pin it on him or the offensive line, but they need to get this run game going better.
Sometimes you just have to credit the defense. They came in with a plan themselves. So I think now you try and mix things up a little bit. Get the ball in the hands of some other people, find some other playmakers, but always let the defense believe that he's still a threat.
I'm going to say, don't forget about it.
No, don't take him totally out of the game.
There's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. A good pick up there of 20 yards. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Ryan. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
I did that, by the way.
Vita Vea gets him for a loss of 8. What great push up front. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Ryan. And the pressure gets to him again. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. So the sack pushes him back, and now 3rd and long for Ryan and the Falcons. Ryan on the handoff. It's Freeman. 4 yards on the pickup there, but it's going to take him to 4th down.
Well, the guys who are paid to make the tackles deserve some kudos there, but I think they deserve even bigger ones because in that situation, they had to be thinking pass. Loosened up defense, going to pass coverage. Instead, maybe they surprised them a little bit running the ball, yet they rallied to it and stopped them well short of a first down.
We'll start off
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
So a couple of field goals, that's all we've been able to muster through 2 quarters of play. And we will skip the highlight show this week. Get right back to this Week 3 matchup. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be taken about the 12. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Atlanta now coming out on the field. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Willie Henry muscled his way in for the sack. And they weren't in zone coverage, they were in man, and each man did his job.
And that looked like vintage, old-school coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team. They had a Hall of Famer at one corner and a Defensive Player of the Year at the other, and they just locked people down.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. The intended target was Calvin Ridley, and now it's third down. Third and long, it's Ryan.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
A nice pickup there, 18 yards, first down Falcons. Throwing now, Ryan on first down. And he can't escape the pressure. Ryan goes down. Willie Henry, his second sack of the night. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Here's Ryan. He's got Freeman here. It's complete. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and they're going to face an uphill battle here on third and long. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on third down. Gets it off to Freeman. And he's got some space here. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there. Getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
Looking to throw on second down. Ryan, and finding the tight end Hooper. That catch good for 5. It's third down. And on third and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. From the shotgun, Ryan. And that is incomplete. How about the defensive effort from both of these teams that we've seen in this game?
Would you say it's like a high-stakes chess match right now?
Chess is one way to... Now the holder's going to keep it. He's going to try to run for it. They're not going to get it. They try to move the chains with a surprise, but it's a turnover on downs. It would have been a long field goal. The fake doesn't work out. And the Buccaneers defense holds and they get the football back. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's caught by Howard. And out across midfield down to the 45. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
And there's another completion to the tight end. And let's face it, it is hard to overthrow a 6'6" target.
It is indeed. Quarterbacks like their speed guys. They like that huge 6'6" target that they've got in him.
They really do, and it reminds me of what one great tight end told me once. He told his quarterback, just make sure you throw it up there. You know, kind of like put up in the top shelf where the kids can't get it.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. 3 red zone trips have yielded just 2 field goals for them to this point, so they'll be searching for something more on second and goal here. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12.
Well, that was point counterpoint, wasn't it? They decided to throw for it on first and goal. Instead, the defense counters with pressure, and the defense wins, getting a big sack.
They'll try again on second and goal after going backwards to the 12. And he's going to go down again. Grady Jarrett making his presence felt. He gets the sack. 3rd and 15 here after the first and second down plays went in the wrong direction. Back now in Atlanta. It's the Bucs. They've got the football. They also are in front here on the scoreboard as we start the 4th. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. O.J. Howard, his 6th touchdown of the season as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead.
I wonder if he changed anything on his play sheet or they just executed better? Because they had 2 previous drives that ended in field goals. Before this one, they finally were able to put into the end zone.
Well, whatever he did, speaking of the offensive coordinator, might be using that formula going forward. It worked there.
Yeah, it works very well. He and his field general in pretty good sync right now. They're starting to move the ball well.
I'm gonna make it. Oh, screw it.
They couldn't be happy that they were having to stop a 2-point conversion because that means they gave up
The line. And you're still in this game. I mean, yeah, you haven't scored. Offense obviously has struggled, but you're only 2 scores down, so all hope not lost.
Not at all, because we're talking about the NFL, and teams can score fast in this league. Quick strikes, you're right back in it. You're exactly right. Keeping hope alive.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. To throw is Ryan. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Devondre Campbell flies in to blow that play up.
Remember, throughout my career here in defensive coaches always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. And they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back.
Who are you calling? Let me see. Oh, do you want to call Mommy?
Yeah, call Mommy.
Who's this?
Mommy? Call Mommy. Call Mommy.
On FaceTime her?
Thank you.
Hold on. Hold on.
Time indeed.
Hi, Mommy. Look at Bobby. Yeah.
What are you doing on my phone? Hey, what are you doing?
Hey, Mom.
Who are you calling? Oh, you called Mama.
Mama.
What are you doing on my phone? No.
Bobby? Yeah?
Now can I have my phone back?
Bye-bye.
Oh.
Bobby!
Let me text Daddy. Let me see my phone real quick. Real quick.
Let me call Mommy. Let me call Mommy.
Wrong person.
go, mommy. Let it go, mommy.
Where is it?
Bobby. 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 Hello. Hello, Dottie. Little Bobby. Oh. What's a Bobby? Go, mommy. Go, mommy. Go, mommy.
I didn't do that. No. Okay, guys, so I'm probably gonna get off for today, so